Amouranth has been fighting with her husband live on air for over 24 hours straight. What started as a dispute between how to take care of their 7 dogs has escalated into a multi-day long argument, with at one point her husband bringing up how she kisses black men while they're dating. Of course, naturally, people think this is fake, given that there was the whole drama with her husband a couple years back, the same one that she originally accused of forcing her to do things like OF, etc. Regardless, the fight is insane to watch, and you don't have to be a fly on the wall because the whole thing is live streamed for us. Welcome to the internet versus Amouranth and her husband. It starts when Yeet tweets out this clip with the caption, "Amouranth and her husband Nick have been fighting for hours on Kick. Still happening now if you're interested."
No, I'm an insane one, Nick, and you were in an insane mindset.
No, you're just, something is mentally unhinged for you right now, because normally...
No, it's literally you! You are unhinged!
When you know that we're being swatted, you're at least concerned for the dogs, and you're almost gleeful.
I was not concerned in this case because, one, I know that the dogs aren't in here, so there's nothing for me to be concerned, and I know that they aren't free on the outside.
Yeah, they're like on the patio, and then
either on the patio concealed.
Trumps can jump over things.
I don't have to be concerned if I didn't hear a shot go off. What the fuck?
Why
are you retarded?
First of all, no, this is you being retarded, because here's the thing, right? You're being super flippant, and you're not even making any sense. You just said you're not concerned because no shots are fired. Bro.
Hoodie replies, "I'm gonna be real, they both sound like shitty human beings after all this shit." Nathan replies to the clip by saying, "Bro, she is like fucking dumb." Bend Over says, "Y'all so dumb if you believe this is real. All that these streamers do is content. It's all scripted, everything is staged." Iku replies, "Is this the same husband she had this nervous breakdown over 1 year ago and said that he practically forced her to prostitute herself online, etc.? Are they back together? What kind of sick shit is this?" And Anisi Enigma says, "Yes, it is. They never separated. This whole thing is a circus show." Jake quotes the clip by saying, "Kids used to watch Nickelodeon." Fearbuck tweets out, "Amaranth's husband pressed her about giving a HJ to Aaron Pogson, a producer from Fresh and Fit, in a parking lot," and attaches this clip.
Can we talk about you kissing black men while we're married?
That is not even true. Oh my god.
Oh. We don't want to talk about that.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates that I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke bar a lot.
Asked me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an open relationship.
No, did you ask that? Okay, maybe I will sleep with Aaron. Did we say that?
No, that is
never?
not.
You never asked that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. We're gonna lie to your chat now. Okay.
We're literally not lying.
And you didn't give him a hand job in the parking lot?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Correct. I
didn't drive up on you guys together, you giving him a hand job in the parking lot in Chinatown.
These men can't even find that would make us money of such acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no money?
Yes.
You're retarded.
Oh my god. Because porn stars never have sex off fucking...
Action Man says, "I mean, a little HJ, no big deal. But let's be honest though, nobody is usually just giving an HJ. It's possible, but unlikely." Essence replies, "Poor guy. He looks like a sweet husband, but that's one of the cons when dating an OF bitch. They're fucking retarded." Rella replies, "Well, clearly she wants a D from someone who's actually fresh and fit, because what the fuck is this?" Attaching this picture of her husband's shoes. Mighty Keith quote tweets this clip by saying, "What am I hearing right now?" And Anastasia replies, "Dude is married to a corn star and then gets mad she does corn star stuff? Bro, grow up." Design tweets out this clip with the caption, "Amouranth is seemingly accusing her husband of wanting to have her killed after a 12+ hour argument. It all started when the husband complained about dog chores and quickly spiraled into a massive on-stream airing out of all their dirty laundry that seemingly has no end."
When this fight started till now as today, you said you were unhappy long before I ever said, you know what, I could see it if you did want me killed. I could see that. You said you were unhappy before, so you're not trying to act
I say I'm
me
unhappy
assuming
and
that
that
is
means
a
I have you
reason.
plotted to kill?
No! It's me thinking about all the shitty things you say to me. Like the last time we argued, you said, I wish I hadn't saved you so you wouldn't be attached to me.
Saved her life. But maybe I was actually plotting.
Yeah, so you're threatening to divorce the woman that you claimed to love so much that you
If
saved.
I was plotting, I wouldn't divorce you because then I wouldn't get anything.
You want,
making no sense.
well, you prefer a financial split, though. You want financial
Which means I
split
definitely
or
don't get
divorce.
anything. Because it's outlined. Look, right now, if we get a divorce and you die, your parents get your half. If we're together and you die, I get it. So then I would never say that if I was trying to have you killed.
They continue their thread by saying, here's the moment that started the whole 12+ hour altercation between Amouranth and her husband, attaching this clip.
What? What the fuck was that? Oh, here we go again. Oh. Is our life just dog chores now or what?
No. We haven't done any all day.
I know, but we gotta do like fucking 7 in a row at night.
Only because of the fucking fence right now. Otherwise, they would be out in their yards more because they're having the stuff reconstructed. Why do you just complain? You don't have to help me if you don't want to. You can go smoke with them on your lounge and I'll deal with it.
I complain in order to make things better.
Well, we're already in the process of making things better. That's why we have to do this.
Terrence replies, fake. She pulled this shit a year or two ago. And Design says, if anything, this proves that the drama from 2 years ago was real. Who's posting the livestream fail subreddit? Amouranth calls the police on her husband live and attaches this clip.
Even though he will think he can do it because you're offering a lot of money, it doesn't mean that he's going to be able to do it at the meticulousness that we're accustomed to. What's up? What are you doing?
Calling the police.
Why?
Because you're doxing at this point. It's dangerous.
What?
You have reached the Houston
What
Emergency
the
Center
fuck?
911. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker.
All right, here we go.
Houston 911, you need medical?
Cankadure94 says, 2 days later, I'm finally free. I can put on clothes now. And Zermis replies, 2 days after that, I'm back with my husband. I love him so much. And Voidbearer says, Amouranth will do anything for social media relevancy. She even has an OF account to prove it. Bofarizzle says, dude, the fact that anyone watches this train wreck is beyond me. And Fresh Wealth replies, I recently learned a lot of the views for ladies like this come from places where corn is illegal, and this is the closest they can get. And Blockout Primitive replies, bro, imagine sitting there with your D out ready to beat, and then she randomly walks away for 2 minutes or calls the cops. Tough life living in Texas, man. I Am Phlegmatic replies, from Dobby Free to calling the police live. Some things never change, huh? And Ledoux says, they're very bad con artists. And Miss Rising replies, but very good actors, because I don't think any of this shit is real. Not from what I've read. Key Appointment says, it's crazy how you can make this insane amount of money and still be so emotionally unstable, illogical, immature, like two adults who haven't developed logical communication skills. Imagine being so materialistically rich and still being bogged down by these silly problems. And Fogoticus says, at this point, I'm heavily suspecting it's all for drama and clicks. And Fresh Wealth says, seems like it worked. We all clicked, didn't we? Apollo Tiger Wolf replies, gonna need some context. And Cookie Waffle 95 replies, her husband is saying she killed her brand by saying anti-trans/Jewish stuff, so they're having a painful convo about it on stream. And Theo Golf says, ah yes, seems like a very valid reason to call police and totally not a waste of their time. Kick Clips tweets out, full. Amouranth calls the cops on her husband after he charged at her during a 20-hour stream argument, and attaches this clip.
That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not okay with. I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just gonna be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Pointing my
Leave. You
face.
can move. You can
Dude,
go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera
The
view
fuck,
to me.
bro? What is wrong with you? You got.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
They say he's been assaulted. And you got live streamers?
Yeah, we're live streaming. He's just having a tantrum argument.
They continue the thread by saying, moments before attaching this clip.
You like smoking cigars actively. Why do you compare
Yeah,
things
but
that you
in the
can't
yard they
compare?
shit, and then
Why
when the-
are you insane?
You know, we have 7 dogs. Are you honestly?
And none of them have shit in the house. Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
they have shit all over the outside.
Yeah, that's what dogs do. Where do you want it to go?
They have. But, okay,
This
what I'm
is
saying is that
crazy.
we don't need 7 of them.
You chose to get 7. I wanted 5.
And yet you're saying I hate them. It's so weird.
Oh my
I
god!
can't say you're doing. You hate them. You chose to do it, but you also
I
take care
literally
of them.
told you
But you hate them.
that you
but
can't
you don't like
complain
them.
about them. You agreed you wouldn't
You're
complain about
bipolar.
them
Couples
Men's
expert
perception
just
of you
tipped
is far more
$1.
important.
You should do this
Why do
every
you
day.
think
Your view numbers have tripled.
Contora replies, not good what's happening right now to her. I sent a super chat in case she needs help with legal funds. Astro Cyborg says, more fake shit from her. Donations must be low. Vito quote tweets the clip by saying, if a woman ever calls the cops on you over something this stupid, get out of the relationship immediately. The Virgo guy tweets out, Amouranth's husband says they were making $2 million a month from OnlyFans in 2022 to 2023, and he's mad she's only making $1.2 million a month now from OF and Kick, attaching this clip.
The amount of money we make with both, with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 2022 and 2023, and 2021. Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million. Last month we did over 2, but this month and every other month under the Kick contract, Kick plus OnlyFans did about 1.2 to 1.3. Sometimes 1.5. Actually, kind of frequently 1.5.
StarCraft 2020 also posts this clip on the r livestream fail subreddit, and Spooner Love replies, how horrifying. I'll keep them in my prayers. A semi-aquatic bird replies, I genuinely have no idea why anyone would give the slightest concern that Amouranth went from making over $2 million a month to making $1.2 million a month. Her tits are about as authentic as the drama she comes up with to get views. And Rocket Mad Riot replies, the question I have is, what are they even doing with the money? Earning that much would make so many comfortable for life, and also, it's streaming. Fame can be taken away very fast. And a semi-aquatic bird says, who knows? I don't watch her or have any knowledge of her finances. Personally, if I were in her shoes, I'd do the OF thing for a few years and then buy a mansion in the mountains and live off my investment returns. I can't speculate what they do with the money. Fearbug tweets out this clip with the caption, Amouranth breaks down in tears after arguing with her husband over 17 hours on stream.
All your friends can know your position on this.
What is your problem?
Strongly enough, they have to swat.
I cannot deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
Call your dad,
She's
bro.
actually defending the
Just
guy
tip
who
$1.
swatted me. I
If
catalyzed.
you hate me, just kill me, please. It would be so much easier.
Random just tipped
I can't
$1.
deal with this
Man,
anymore.
shut you are community member
yelling at me,
while
I guess.
blood
I
runs
can't
out.
deal with it. You won't leave. You won't shut up.
I'm
What
talking-
did I do? The cops won't help me.
I'm
No
talking
one
in
can
really
help me.
Destiny little Steve.
I'm talking in room.
I am Empress Fox replies, I feel bad for her. She should walk away. I can only imagine what it's like off camera. She's at her breaking point. Marlou replies, cause she got caught J-O-ing another dude and she's married? You feel bad for her? Twitch News replies, how the fuck can someone argue for 17 hours? What the fuck? GP Hustler replies, this isn't fake or scripted. It's real and it's obvious. You couldn't script this behavior from them and it sucks to see. I hope they separate and find happiness away from each other. Tyler Duran replies, Amouranth breaks down in tears. Meanwhile, she's making sure the stream stays on and captures every single minute for attention. StarCraft 2020 as well posts this clip on the livestream fail subreddit, and Elisa Shin replies, how many times has she called upon the internet to tell us about her bad husband, but it still keeps being with him to this day? It literally makes no sense other than it's for attention. With this many police reports, you would think it would be easy to get a divorce. And Al Hamal replies, wouldn't be surprised if she was abusive back to him. Not that it justifies any of it towards either of them, but there could be more to the story. Also, weren't they married before she became rich? He would probably get half if there's no prenup. Eat tweets out this clip with the caption, it is absolute pandemonium on Amouranth's Kick stream right now.
But stop, you just asked me to leave, and we're at the same place we would be.
I know.
It will not help.
Chief Bomb just
anything.
tipped $1.
There's nothing
Chat,
I
should
can
I ban
legally
her?
do. I'm just fucked.
No, hey, we can figure it out, okay?
She's now talking to the person.
Joe
she
Peach
previously
just tipped
called
$1.
salsa.
Joe Peach just tipped $3. Motherfucker, this is Joe Peach. I'm coming for your ass.
I'm not
More
even
and
doing
hold on.
anything
I'm
to
not saying you're doing anything. I'm facing an argument, you dumbass. Obviously, everyone can see we're on video. Shut up.
Yell at me some
XQC
more.
just tipped $1.
You mean, how did I get
Chief Bomb
upset that
just
you thought I was going to have you
$1.
murdered and
What's
you said that to
drank
everyone
from
on
I
Twitch?
wish you would now at this point. It's ridiculous what you're putting me through.
I
It's not
feel
just
like
shut
I'm
the fuck
justified.
up.
I feel like I'm very justified in being upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered when I saved you.
You were upset before then.
Sport for him.
Shut up.
And I still saved you!
Last time you were mad at me, you told me you wish you hadn't saved me because then we wouldn't have this bond of me being
Because
attached
you-
to you.
$1.
Because you want to
Because
divorce
you-
me. Pick what you want. Do you want to be with me or you want to divorce me?
You're slandering
Which
so
one?
hard
I
right
can't
now.
do anything
Gaslight.
You're
apparently.
slandering so hard.
Leave her alone.
I said, I
Leave.
wish, that, someone else had saved you because you have this weird attachment to, like...
Weird
Jim's
attachment to my
Troy
husband.
just tipped $1.
Great.
Hey, Amouranth.
Bro,
Can you help me
were
get unbanned from
rapturing,
Kit?
like,
And Cybertruck says, technically, his best option is to leave her for another younger, calmer, go-lucky girl now that they're rich. She knows this deep down and it's causing her insecurity, which is expressing itself in these outbursts. But that's just my take on it. Mr. B replies, they're both insane. I wonder if they have drug problems. Shout out to our Tier 3 members, Internet Representatives Kiko and Southside. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next episode.